Hey everyone, Ollie here, back with more Magic Arena. Today we're playing Simic turns. First of all, I know some people are tired of Nexus of Fate. The reason I'm doing this one is because I got 3rd place at the SCG Classic in Standard. I made top 8, made it all the way to 3rd place. I didn't lose any matches in the Swiss, and I'd like to showcase this deck. I think this is one of the better Nexus of Fate decks as far as combo is concerned. It does not play white. It is not a fog deck. It is just more so a faster and more consistent Nexus of Fate deck. It's more so a combo deck than anything. I think this deck is very powerful. And this is a deck I would play if I was playing in like a big event like a Grand Prix or a Pro Tour or even RPTQ. This is the deck I would take. By playing Frilled Mystic, you shore up basically all your matchups across the board versus Bant. Sorry. So playing this version over the Bant version with Teferi, I believe shores up all your matchups except for Mono Red. Having access to Frilled Mystic is great in the mirror match. It's great versus Esper Control. And then Blink of an Eye is also decent versus Mono Blue, where Bant just has fogs usually. And Teferi, but that's too slow. Teferi is too slow. So, alright, we're going to take this first spin and see how we do. But I promise after this, I will take it easy on making Nexus of Fate videos, okay? We got 3rd place, so we gotta showcase it. I'll keep this because we have Growth Spiral. It's kind of slow otherwise. Like Double Nexus kind of hurts, but Growth Spiral is pretty big. Being on the draw means we get an extra card. Hopefully this is not Mono Blue. Mono Blue and Mono Red are the decks you don't really want to see. Though that being said, I did play both of them at the Open. And managed to beat them both, so that's kind of nice. Chart of course. Alright. Well, alright, this looks like Drake's. Well, that's not good. Oh wow, yikes. We missed on the search, missed on the draw step, and we missed on the Growth Spiral. Alright, let's try again. Take this one. Not happy about it, but at this point, we don't have any 3-drops to cast anyways, so not a huge deal. I'm gonna fog here just because I want to cast Chemister's next turn to ensure we are land drops, which means I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh man. This is already looking rough. Frilled Mystic isn't going to do much here outside of countering burn. It's 11. Alright, I got a fog again. That's not good. I tried to fog last turn to prevent this. 7. It's exactly 12. Okay. Missing those land drops really hurt us. Also, drawing triple Nexus is not good. Okay, well, there's that. That's fine. Alright, so against them, I don't really want Frilled Mystic. All their creatures fly anyways. I'm not really winning that battle. They're usually the better tempo deck as well. Crushing Canopy is good. Also like Murmuring Mystic here. Can probably shave a Nexus. Go with this. Murmuring Mystic gives us flyers. They tend to not have a lot of removal, and they tend to bring in negates. And Murmuring Mystic dodges all that. It also dodges Spell Pierce, which is nice. Alright. There's the black, probably for Dispersal half of Discover Dispersal. I'll almost likely blink this at EOT. And the reason that is because it costs 4 mana. I want to draw a card instead of Crushing Canopying it. And if they have Spell Pierce, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to play this because we have nothing else going on. Well, if I wait one more turn, I can draw another card. I'll wait one more turn so that I can draw 2 cards off this. Because right now we're drawing a card. And 1 card is not good enough. Alright, I'll crush it now. Reason being is because next turn they will have 7 in their graveyard. And they'll transform it. Alright. Reclamation is a good one, obviously. Alright, well that's dead. Yep. Blue, resolve. Blue. We'll pass. We just have to dodge Niv Mizzet, essentially. Foot of blue here. Resolve this. They probably have more control elements now. I'm not seeing many Drakes. I'm seeing a lot more Dig. Alright, there's Niv Mizzet. I want to Chemisters here. And on my turn, I'll untap and attempt to crush it with Crushing Canopy. Graveyard. Transform. Okay, let's see if we can crush this. No dive down. Okay, they do have the dive down. I'm gonna try to combo through it and miss it. It's gonna be pretty rough. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I feel like I need to fight this at end step, at their end step. I can do it now anyways. Alright. It's going to be a lot of damage. That's for sure. But I'm basically going to have to try to blink EOT, then blink it again. If they have like another dive down. They're probably debating if they should blow up that Murmuring Mystic with Raw. Is it Viceroy? They know about both of these. I'm not sure what they're thinking about. They haven't DC'd, that's for sure. Maybe, I guess they're thinking, yeah. So they're thinking about destroying this or using the Raw to uptick. It's fine. Treasure map's kind of slow here, honestly. Yep. Hopefully I don't have a dive down. Ugh. I want to play around Spell Pierce, so I'm not going to kick this. Don't have your third dive down. Please. Third dive down. Okay. That's unfortunate. Triple dive down. I'm pretty sure that's all I play, but alright, gonna have to try to deck them or combo with Nexus and gain enough life to not die to Niv-Mizzet. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a stop on our end step. Draw 4. We still have a Crushing Canopy too, right? Yep. Disdainful Stroke. Alright, so I need to draw a Nexus of Fate here. Or a Crushing Canopy. That is not what I wanted to draw. That's 1, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 short from casting. Oh my gosh. 1, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That stinks. I use Azcanta instead of Precog because it digs deeper. Alright, I gotta fog this. I mean, maybe I can deck them. I have 17 cards. I have 1 more Krasis to gain some life. I have no more Blink of an Eyes. How many Krasis do I have? 1 more Krasis? Okay. So decking them isn't gonna work. Well, it could work if we draw... It could work if we draw a Krasis. This isn't a May. You have to draw a card. I think I precog on main phase. Let them do what they see what they do here. They'd probably just shoot me, honestly, yeah. But they can't counter this. They gotta counter the Nexus of Fate. Bottom all these. Looking for a Crushing Canopy. That works too. I'm actually gonna Growth Spiral, because I get to untap this land twice. So end turn, trigger on the stack. Growth Spiral. Float a green. Can use this, it's fine. Four, five, six. All right, I need to try to find a Canopy or a Krasis to deck them. So we got 2 turns. Should be able to find that Canopy here in a second. Maybe. Play Reclamation. Gonna Precognitive Perception, looking for that Canopy or the Hydroid Krasis, because I'm also getting within like Lightning Strike range. Or if they Lightning Strike us and hit us with, haven't seen Lightning Strike, but don't want to count it out just yet. Really? Okay. There's one more left, right? One? Yeah, there's another one left. It's fine. Alright. Resolve 1. And just float mana till the next one so I can respond to it if they try to do anything. Destroy the target creature with flying. They could have a negate here. If they have negate, I have 5 more spells. I can Deal with that. Spell Pierce again. That's fine as well. I mean, they die now. I can just loop Nexus of Fate to Murmuring Mystic. There's one more land over here, but I can't see it. I can't get the land over here. It's untapped. That's a tilt. Okay. Too many lands. Okay. It's like way over there. Alright, so 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. You need to find the Mystic now. I'm not using Azcanta because Azcanta does not find Murmuring Mystic. Alright, we found it. At this point, we have 6 cards. We got 6 cards in our deck, so we can loop. We can just loop it. Loop the Nexus of Fate, obviously, because we have Azcanta. All right, I guess you just want to see one more threat from us. Uno Moss threat, which we had. Getting in it's weird bringing negates here, because getting in a counter war with Spell Pierce and Niv Mizzet is not really where I want to be. Nezahal just dies to Crackling Drake. Just gets blocked by it. Frilled Mystic is meh. It can be. We did see Disdainful Stroke, so it makes Mystic a little worse. Rebuke also isn't the best. Especially since they have the Crackling Drakes. Immortal Sun, we did see Rawl, but Immortal Sun is not better than any other card in our deck. Like possibly a Root Snare. If they didn't have Disdainful Stroke, I'd be tempted to bring in like a Pelakka Wurm or a Frilled Mystic. But Disdainful Stroke is pretty nasty. However, I don't think we need this many Root Snares. Like they're going very controlling. I'm gonna cut a Root Snare. I'll bring in a Frilled Mystic and try this out. No, Mystic's not good though. I'll bring in a Worm. Maybe life matters here. I can also juggle the Worm late game if I need to. I can juggle it with Blink of an Eye. This hand is good if we draw a blue source. It's really greedy to keep, though. It's greedy, but the payoff is like really high if we draw blue. We have Growth Spiral, then Reclamation. I want to keep it, but I should probably mulligan it. Like, the correct choice is mulligan, I think. But I'm gonna try it, chat. Gonna try it. I did. The correct choice is to mulligan, but let's see if greed pays. Does greed pay? Breeding pool off the top. No. Come on. Blue source. Alright, sweet. Greed pays. Greed pays. Sometimes. Not always. Not always. Alright, since they tapped out for that, I can tap out for Reclamation. And then kick this. Alright, they can't spell pierce Murmuring Mystic. They can spell pierce Reclamation though. Alright, so the turn after this is a scary turn. If they play Mountain here, yeah, they can play Niv Mizzet. Crackling Drake. Just gonna block here. Nothing. Okay. That was an early concession, but maybe they had nothing. I was gonna use the birds to block early. Because Niv Mizzet just pings them off anyways, and once we combo off with Nexus of Fate, we'll have enough burbs to win the game. Burb. Burb's the word. Alright, I'll keep this. This is because this does not cast Frilled Mystic. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. We spoke its name, and it came into existence. Maybe we'll just draw what we need. Just naturally draw a Simic Guildgate or a Breeding Pool, and then draw another blue or green source. Easy peasy. Right, there's step one. All right, where's step two? Where's step two? Because if we can draw the other land, we can play Reclamation and then protect Reclamation with Mystic against Vivian Reed, and then block a creature, and that's huge. Alright, well, it's not happening though. So if they have Vivian Reed, we're gonna be sad. Right, no Vivian Reed. Just have a lot of damage. I'm just gonna cast this and take whatever they're attacking me with. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, Frilled Mystic does nothing anymore. Mystic here is doing absolutely nothing, so we're going to discard it. It was versus Vivian Reed, but we know that they're not drawing Vivian Reed. We also have triple Reclamation, though, so we're not really scared of that either. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight, 9, 10, yeah, okay. So they draw a card. Reclamation, Growth Spiral, hashtag blessed. Alright, let's go to end step. Draw a card. Mystic is not really, again, not what we're looking for here. Okay. It's not bad. Cast since it costs 3 mana. And pass. It's getting kind of scary. We need to find either another Fog or a Nexus of Fate. Also bounce this, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got my turn. Pick a blank on this one. I found Nexus. Well, we also take away lethal from our opponent. If they get on the turn, it's only 5, 6 damage now. Alright, that's the game now. Okay. I'm putting a stop on my upkeep. The reason being is because I want to have a chance of drawing this again. And by putting stuff on upkeep, we have a chance of drawing that card again. I'm gonna play this as a clock. Trying to play a little quicker here. Graveyard, transform, yes. These are both clocks, so I will keep them. Take Nexus. Play a Mystic, and then just attack him to death. Okay, so against Golgari, they tend to go a little slower after game 1. They bring in like Negates, Duress. Some bring in Thief. I usually don't know. It's hard to usually tell. You usually have to guess on that. So I usually cut a Search for Azcanta because of Vivian Reed. I cut a Root Snare because they are typically a little slower. I keep all the Blinks because Blink is very good against an early Wild Growth Walker if they keep that in. I trim on a Frilled Mystic. I trim on Nexus. I do believe that... Where is it? Pelakka Wurm is good here because they board out all their Chupacabras, and Pelakka Wurm is good, very good against them if they don't have Chupacabra. Immortal Sun is very good against Vivian Reed, obviously. They can't negate Pelakka Wurm, which is important. I also like Murmuring Mystic as another way to like attack them or make blockers. Murmuring Mystic also works well with Immortal Sun. You can bring in Rebuke, but bouncing their creatures isn't really good because they usually explore, and again, they're usually a lot fast. They're usually a lot slower at games 2 and 3. I usually find this to be as good. I don't want to bring in Negate versus a Duress deck. If they're Duressing me and negating me, and especially if they have Thief of Sandy, I don't want to be having Negate in my hand. It's just not good value. Not good real estate. And if they do have Thief, we still have 3 Blink of an Eye to kind of combat it or slow it down a little bit. We still have Root Snare to slow it down a little bit. And if they don't have it on turn 3, if they have it a little later, we have Murmuring Mystic and we have Frilled Mystic to kind of interact with it. This hand isn't great, but I'm going to keep it. Like, if I have lands and spells games 2 and 3 against them, I tend to keep, especially if it's Chemister's Insight, because I feel like my hand's going to get torn apart. The biggest thing that punishes here is if they have a super aggressive start, which they should not, or if they have Thief of Sandy. But this hand is pretty good against Duress, and it's pretty good versus Negates. Alright, let's go ahead and eat a Negate. No Negate, maybe Assassin's Trophy? We can't trophy that. Trophying that is... Oh my gosh. I don't think that's... Okay. Alright. Don't know if I agree with that. Like, ramping us... Like, I would much rather cast a rampant growth instead of search for Azcanta. And that's basically what happened. I basically got to cast a rampant growth and opponent discard a card. I don't think you can trophy that card. Maybe it has nothing else going on. But as you can see, they tend to slow down games 2 and 3 for more interaction. Maybe they have another... Yeah, they should have the trophy for this. They ramped me into this instead of having Azcanta, but I'm okay with that, obviously. I'm going to cast this to protect myself first, Duress, instead of putting it, instead of jump starting. I'll pass back. Vivian Raid? After combat? Okay. They gotta blow one up.
Wild animals I like. People, not so much.
I think people sometimes think, oh, they have two. They already have one. I shouldn't blow it up. But you absolutely should blow it up. This time I'm talking about Pelakka Wurm being good after board, too. I mean, like, this thing is huge. And they should have very little to no removal for it. Like, opponent's best play would be, like, to Duress, play another Vivian Reed, kill this. And I still think we're fine. There's no way they have Chupacabras left in the deck. They might have a trophy. Contempt. Contempt seems odd to have in the deck as well. Maybe they don't have enough to take out, but I don't know why Contempt's still in the deck. We can show them Planeswalker, and all we show them was Frilled Mystic. Obviously they assume Hydroid Krasis, but like, Contempting Hydroid Krasis is like... not that good? Like, I like Chupacabra over Contempt. Oh, this guy's a Precognitive Perception. Alright. Again, you always want to try to cast the Nexus of Fate first. This is because you want to draw it. So it's better to cast Nexus of Fate before casting Growth Spiral. Alright. And we went from there because we cast a huge Crisis. We have Nocturnal on stack. They never expect the Pelakka Wurm. They never see it coming. Pelakka Wurm is usually for mono red, but it's also good against Golgari when they have very little removal, very little removal for it. Sure. What I would do for Rampant Growth or Farseek. All right, this is Golgari's best start against us. Game 1, they really want to try to pressure us, like play this and Daylight Ranger. They might have Daylight Ranger though. So I can go ahead and Nexus next turn, which is kind of absurd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, so I can Precognitive Perception here. Or I can cast a Jellyfish for 4. I'm gonna cast Jellyfish for 4. It beats all his creatures. We also have the Frilled Mystic in case they have Vivian Reed. They have Chupacabra. We also have Frilled Mystic. Oh man, nothing. Nothing? They have something, right? Really nothing. Let's go and do this for 5. Yeah. Game 1, I mean, Golgari has to have like an amazing start, and you have to have a terrible one to lose game 1. So same thing, board out a Mystic, board out a Search, board out a Root Snare. I usually board out a Nexus of Fate, just because we're bringing in 3 Pelakka Wurms. I don't want to be too top heavy, so that's usually what I do. Again, Crushing Canopy, like if I knew they're bringing Thief of Sandy, I'd probably bring in maybe like 1 Canopy or 2 Canopies max. Because it literally does nothing else. This hand is not duress proof, but we'll keep it. It's fine. So they take Blink if they have a Thief. Otherwise, I think Insight's the right take. Alright, so they don't have Thief of Sandy, which is good. Again, this is why we cut at least a Nexus of Fate, because of draws like these. Draws like these can happen. There's Thief. Alright, so they do have Thief of Sandy. Thief is a very scary card against us. I'm just gonna hope they don't have a negate. Yeah. And if they cast something like Vivian Reed main phase 1, I can balance this and buy more time. Reclamation would be fantastic now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 mana, 6. Getting pretty close. Alright, Root Snare helps. Discarding a land is so risky, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to discard a land here. I feel like we should draw a card in three draw steps. And if not, then maybe one's a reclamation anyways. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lead with Nexus of Fate. I'm leading with Nexus of Fate because if they have Disdainful Stroke, I don't get blown up by like... Because if I play Reclamation and they have Disdainful Stroke, they get to Disdainful Stroke my Nexus or my Reclamation, and then if they stroke this, they get to blow up Reclamation. So I'm gonna test the waters first by casting this. Alright, it resolved. So that means they probably don't have anything. It also means that because I played on that, I don't have a Wurm in play, but I think that's still fine. I'm gonna precog. No. I think I Nexus of Fate now. Or Chemisters. One, two, three, four, five. Crack this. That's rough. Doing it for one. I want to block the Thief, Sandy.
No one said restoration was painless.
It's a little aggressive. Alright, so they attack. I gotta see if I can draw a fog here or a bounce spell. Nope. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that was a good hit. That was a really good hit. Off our deck, obviously. It's still not over, which is kind of crazy. Like, if they cast a Krasis, if I draw a Blink, I can Nexus of Fate, bounce the Krasis back to my hand. Alright, they're looking for like a Negate or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have to hit a Reclamation here to try to get far enough ahead where I can win. Play Reclamation, play Nexus, and go from there. No, I need Wilderness Reclamation for sure. Could not find it. Do I have more fogs? I poured one out, so I have one more fog. Alright, no. Alright, let's try that again. That Mystic really hurt. Also, me playing on the Vivian Reed ended up coming back to bite me. Where if I didn't play around it, I would have had a Wurm in play, and I would have been able to attack Vivian Reed. So we basically like not overthought things, but like maybe play around too many things. But I thought we were fine. Hostage Taker does stop the Immortal Sun too, which is frustrating. I kind of want Murmuring Mystic more than anything else right now. Just because it blocks Thief of Sandy. More than the Pelakka Wurms. I don't think I want Immortal Sun. No, I'll keep Immortal Sun. I know they have Hostage Taker, but like they're not always gonna have it. I'll bring in a couple of these. Probably over Frilled Mystic. Mystic just feels so bad when they hit us with it. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, the Golgari decks or the Sultai decks with Thief are much harder. The ones that don't have it. Some don't have it. It's kind of hard to fit in Negate, Disdainful Stroke, Thief, and Duress. Hopefully we don't brick here. Because we have a really good hand if we don't brick. And this is an early Vivian. They have it? Oh no. No. Boo. Oh, this is how we lose. We can't miss again. We need to hit land now. Not that one though. See if we can play around Negate. Let's see about Disdainful Stroke, but not Negate. It also blocks their whole board. Rough. That's Vraska's really good, especially once we've stumbled. Okay, they still have Negate mana as well. I have to cast this. Okay. Well, this game got out of hand pretty quickly. Missing a land drop plus this is pretty gross because otherwise I would just pass the turn here. I pass the turn, I UT Nexus, and if they counter the Nexus, I can untap and play Reclamation. If they don't counter Nexus, I have two turns to do whatever I want, which is huge. Game's still not over, but we're just not favored at all. Orazca. Well, Vraska's usually too slow, but not with Landware Elves and Incubation Druid. Okay, so either they have a counterspell or they're trying to draw one. So they don't have Negate. They could have Disdainful Stroke, but if they had Negate, they would have cast it there. Dress is a good one for them, obviously. Murmuring Mystic, why'd you have to die? I needed you, friend. Man, I wish I cast this too. Okay, so they must have drawn Negate. Otherwise, the Root Snare wouldn't have resolved that quickly. Good game. I assume, because usually if Root Snare resolves like that, like instantaneously, like that means they don't have the counterspell. I feel like Murmuring Mystic may have came back to bite us that game as well. If we had Frilled Mystic and opponent went for Orazca that turn, we could have just countered the Frilled Mystic. It's rough to play around all those things. This card's so good, it's hard to put on bottom. Well, I put one. It's mostly Thief of Sandy. Like, Thief of Sandy made us board suboptimally. Like, we usually don't want Horizon Canopies in our deck. We don't want all these things in our deck. But we have to because of Thief. This card is too good the turn after Reclamation to pass up, really. I get to see up to 6 cards. Here's we hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. They don't. I'm just going to Insight. Try to find a Nexus here. Okay. I should have plenty of mana here onward. And I also want Azcanta to flip Spell Pierce. Blink of an eye. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. Can bounces go to 1. Probably should do. That way I get to keep the Root Snare. That's good. Them tapping out is good for us. I want to flip this card. Nexus. It's kind of hard to say no to this. Alright, let's precog. Resolve that one. Resolve. I think we should be good from here. Go Spiral first, hit the land. Don't think we'll need Mystic. And then Nexus flips. Not a Nexus, but Azcanta flips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is the game. Okay. So, a bunch of counter spells is what I imagine is happening here. This is another one where Murmuring Mystic seems decent just to make blockers. But I'm gonna try Frilled Mystic. I'm gonna try to stick with Frilled Mystic. Immortal Sun isn't good. Negate is not good. They have a ton of creatures. Pelakka Wurm isn't really that great. I think I'm actually just gonna stick to the deck. River's Rebuke is kind of fine, but I don't want to bring River's Rebuke against a deck that most likely has Spell Pierce after board, or even main deck. Guildgate control. Essentially Guildgate control. Humana, Tyrant of Orazca. Take one. Play Search. Play Harbor. So you can find the untapped land to play Reclamation and hold up Frilled Mystic. A forest would be ideal, but honestly I'll take anything. Alright, I don't want to jam this into. I do not want to jam Reclamation to four open mana. So I'm gonna try to be a little patient here. And if they stroke it, Sabotage, even better. Now my Reclamation is free to do as it pleases. Need all the lands at this point. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna play this and pass. Got one card in our graveyard. I'm gonna kick Blink of an Eye. Oh, he wants to draw cards. Okay. Well, that's the case. I want to draw cards too. Yikes. If you didn't know how good Scry 3 was before, now you do. Okay, resolve. Nexus of Fate. So draw a card in response. Yep. Alright, let's go draw. Alright, pass back. And we also have Blink of an Eye still to blow up, or not blow up, but buy some more time. I guess I don't want to do anything. I'll force them to draw now then. Or force them to, yeah, draw now. This way I have more mana to work with on my turn. I can also main phase the Memorial Genius to draw a card. Or I can just cast a Krasis. So this Krasis is going to be for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a big boy. 3 lands again. It's fine. I can't really complain. I also have Nexus of Fate, so. Alright. Nexus. Yeah, that was a game. We also had a couple Memorial to Genius there to draw some cards. Moving on up. Yeah, I'm feeling like we boarded incorrectly versus Sultai probably. Maybe shouldn't have brought a Murmuring Mystic, even though they have Thief of Sandy. We need Frilled Mystic still better. Just hoping to have on turn 3. Sure. This is a turn 2 search for Azcanta. Surge is so good. As I'm sure you are all aware, the power of search. Huh. This is interesting. I can search or I can play Growth Spiral. I think I want to Growth Spiral. I think going to 4 mana right away is pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so we lose Reclamation here, but we get our search on. Oh no! All right, hopefully draw an insight. All right, did not draw an insight. Drew a blink though. I should have played a forest here to bluff Frilled Mystic. I didn't think about it because it wasn't in my hand, but I definitely should have done that. Deputy of Detention? No. They probably have Mortify. Yeah. Let's protect it. Protect the queen! This is the queen. That's the queen. FY. If they're not going to do anything, I don't need to do anything. It's fine. And if they play Teferi here, I can just Insight as well. Okay. They might jumpstart here. Yes. Hashtag blessed. Alright. Pass. And we still have protection with Blink of an Eye as well. This is Esper Control? This is Esper Control. I thought it was Esper Midrange at first. I don't know why. But yeah, with Chemisters, we can definitely tell it's Esper Control. They probably absorb this. Yeah. Need Frilled Mystic eventually to help out a little bit. If I'm going to play Growth Spiral, I should just do that first. Take the wheel. Jesus. Alright. All the Mortifies. No, stop. Stop it, opponent. I need Search for Azcanta. It's so good versus you. So is this, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Alright, draw 4. Right, no Nexus, but we have Mystic Boy. And I do like me some Mystic. Some Mystic Boys. Alright. Chemisters. I'm not tapping out. Okay, I'm not going to tap out for another Chemisters and then have my opponent, like, blow up my Reclamation. I ain't about that life. There's only one in play. I cannot get too risky. I don't want to get too risky. Alright, let's end the turn. Before your end step, Dream Eater. See? You see what happened? You see what happened? He would have 8-hour dreams. You gotta tell him no. Mystic Boy says no. No dreams for you. They're my dreams. They're my hopes and dreams. And you can't take them away. That's what you gotta say. Alright. Fogs are poop. Let's see. I like cutting one of these here. I like Nezahal. I don't like too many negates. I like canopies. Maybe like a couple negates. They keep it in Mortifies, so a creature plant isn't that great. Immortal Sun is like, eh. It's like, eh. I'm not too worried about Teferi unless they're so far ahead. And landing Immortal Sun before Teferi is very hard, game 2. I want Crushing Canopy for Search for Azcanta and Thief of Sandy. A couple of negates is fine. Frilled Mystic is fine here. I want to keep all the blinks again for Thief of Sandy. Our hand's getting attacked, so I don't want too many negates. They're duressing us, probably that they're thought erasuring us. I'm not even sold on Nezahal, honestly, in this matchup. I think Frilled Mystic is better. Nezahal is better for the Fogmare match, because when they're like casting Nexus of Fate and drawing a bunch of cards, you draw a bunch of cards and you can draw into Negate or Frilled Mystic. But a 7-drop versus Thief of Sandy is not where you want to be. Like, I don't want to cast Nezahal and then they have Thief of Sandy. That's just no bueno. No thank you. I guess no bueno means no good. But I'm saying no thank you. Alright. No need to get this negated. And if they play Thief here, we're in trouble. Alright, no Thief. No Thief. That's good. That's good. I should shock this into play, honestly. If I shock it into play, if they play a spell that I can negate, I Growth Spiral. Or I should play this. I should play this. And then if they play a spell that I need to negate, I can Growth Spiral and hit negate. Gotta make land drops in this matchup. If they cast Chemisters, I don't care. You can have cards. That's not worth fighting over. It's not enough cards worth fighting over either. I have to stop Thief of Sandy. And Teferi. Teferi, what do you want to call him? Yeah, they also don't care. Which makes sense. Okay, so now I have Frilled Mystic plus Negate. I want to cast this, though. This will force them to negate it. But if they negate this, they can't flashback or jumpstart the Chemister's Insight. Daredevil, sure. Or Poisoner, what do you want to call it? Fine. It's a 10 turn clock. We should be fine. Until they play Chromium! Alright, they probably try to mortify this. Dream Eater. Yikes. I kill him have Dream Eater. Alright, there's Thief. There's your boy. Thief of Sandy. Not my boy. Their boy. Okay, okay. Deal. I have search plus contest, that's fine. Okay, so now I want to cast Blink and see if it resolves. Crushing Canopy. Let's just cast Blink. Regular old Blink. Perfect, perfect. Now I can resolve this. Debated. Untap. Grow Spiral. Right. Crushing Canopy. Get out of here. Leave my deck alone. At this point, I cannot deal with another Thief Sandy. I'm gonna negate this. If they mortify our Reclamation, I don't care because I have a Hydroid Krasis. That's fine. It's okay. We have Perception and we have a flip Azcanta. I just cannot deal with another Thief if they do a Thief with Chemister's Insight. We are in a good spot. We are a very good spot now. No, do not tap my Azcanta. Chill out. Actually, you might have to. Give me all the above. You know it can't be good when your opponent keeps all the cards. That ain't Christian. Yeah, yeah. Us keeping 3 cards on top is like, all right. I've seen enough. You didn't bottom even 1 card. They were all that good. They were, opponent. They were that good. They were so good, in fact, that you conceded. And 1 was a land. 1 was a land. Nah. Mulligan. Sure. Sure. Boo! Alright, this is a bad matchup. But it is a little better after game 1. Also, it's fine if they don't have Obsession, but they always have Miscalled Cloaked Herald, Obsession into Spell Pierce Dive Down. I mean, that's just natural. They always got it. You know that, chat. You know that. Spell Pierce. The Nut Draw. The Nut Draw. Now we slowly die. Carry on my wayward son. Build. I need a Clarion. Clarion. Clarion my way. There's no Clarion in this deck. Clarion my wayward son. Siren Storm Tamer. Alright, alright. It's good. Ow, ow. Draw. What else you got? Hiya! Wizard's Retort. Oh, Quench. Same thing. Kind of. At this point in time, it's the same thing. I usually don't jam cards like that right away, but you have to against this deck because they're drawing 2 cards a turn. And as soon as he finds another obsession, it's just like 3 cards a turn, and then you're forced to react when you don't want to react. Terramanda. Okay. Yeah. I'm not convinced he doesn't have a counterspell for this. I just don't think he cares. I mean, he might. I don't think he cares with this. Like, there's 2 cards in my graveyard. He has plenty of pressure on the board. This thing, like, evolves, or adapts, whatever it's called. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No adaptation. Okay. And now to get blown out by another counterspell. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gross. Seen a blocker. Retort. This card's terrible in this matchup. Mystic is terrible in this matchup. They are. I should have cast this on their upkeep. That's why I freaking stopped. I started talking. This card is terrible against this matchup because it's a tempo card, and they are the much better tempo deck. So this is like the first card we cut against them. It doesn't matter, we're dead either way, just, yeah, it's fine. Kill us. Rip. Ripperoni. Pepperoni. Okay, so, yeah, these cards can go. Root Snare is not that good here. We'll keep 1, we'll keep 3 in, because it does stop Cruise Obsession, but you basically have Root Snare every turn if you want to. Like, it feels so bad to Root Snare Curious Obsession that's not lethal, but you kind of forced to. Canopy is good because it kills flyers and it kills Curious Obsession. I like a couple of negates. I don't want too many, obviously, but on the play I can negate a Curious Obsession. If they have Miscalled Herald plus Curious Obsession plus Spell Pierce, I'm not gonna be able to negate it, but like, I have to hope that doesn't happen. Precognitive is pretty slow. Nexus is good, but I'm gonna also cut 1. I'm bringing Murmuring Mystics because they're good. They're good blockers. After board, they tend to have like a lot of negates. They also have Quench and things, but if Murmuring Mystic stays, or sticks, it's very good. It's very good because when our spells get countered, we still at least get a bird. At least get a burb out of it, out of the deal. That's rough. I'll keep this one. Sure. Alright. Discard the bottom, so that helps us a tiny bit. No! Not again, I can't block that guy. Please don't let me get mana screwed here. I can't afford to get mana screwed against this. I cannot afford to get to mulligan and get mana screwed against this deck. Especially if they have Obsession. Alright, no Obsession. Alright, come on, come on. Please land. Land. Fudge. Pickles. Okay. No Obsession still. That was our turn. That was our window, though. That was our window to resolve this because they tapped out. It's rough beats. Rough beats. Alright. Oof. Maybe they draw an Obsession here. Obsession a creature. I can try to canopy that creature. No. Spell Pierce. Counter it. Dang it. Nah. I'm going to get a little greedy here and go for a Growth Spiral into a land into Chemisters. Wrong land. Wrong land. I should have killed this before damage so that buys me another turn. Because right now I have 2 turns. Maybe he counters it. It's like my only hope. Also, I can flip Azcanta maybe. He's got something. Well, he's got Siren Storm Tamer. Opt. Top is not good for us. Top is terrifying. Still turn clock. Once we have a Krasis. Krasis. I'm going to graveyard this because our land's going to flip anyways. Alright. I'm going to play this now. We can play around Spell Pierce and Quench. Cannot play around Retort or Negate. Okay. Alright. Need to draw a Krasis here. Krasis would be fantastic. This is where I missed Sagittarius Volley. Like, I originally had Sagittarius Volley for this deck instead of Horizon Canopy or Crushing Canopy. And Volley would kill a flyer. Kill a flyer and kill all the other flyers. He has Storm Tamer though, so I don't even know, honestly. Don't even know. So, I think if that's Azcanta for Negate, second Fog. Wow. The odds of that are... I'm not sure what the odds are, but a 40 card deck, not hitting a spell, and a deck that has like 5 creatures, it's pretty low. Murmuring Mystic, where are you? All right, so they have no more. They have no more hard counter spells. No more hard counter spells. That's good. Krasis. Let's go. No. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they have another Trickster, we die, but something I have to risk. Okay, we still don't die here, right? We got a 6. Slaying a Trickster as well. Okay. If we live one more turn, we might have a chance. I need them not to have another flash creature or draw a Curious Obsession. Because I can play Murmuring Mystic, blink a creature, make a flyer. No obsession, no obsession, no obsession. No, 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 no. Fudge! So close. Yeah, I could have played Mystic. This is exactly lethal, obviously. I could have played Mystic, bounced a creature, a flyer, block the flyer, block. Rats. Close. Close game. Rough matchup, but close game. I still think this deck's very good. We got gems. So, again, like I like the main deck of this deck. The only thing that is you can maybe change the sideboard. I'm not a fan of Nezahal. I'm not really a fan of like these 3 cards. Mystic is like fine. It's weird because the main deck is so good, but the sideboard is like since we're 2 colors, we don't get access to like cards that are good against our worst matchups like mono blue. To be fair, Bant Fog isn't very good against mono blue either. I think Bant Fog is actually worse against mono blue than we are. Against mono blue, we have like Blink of an Eyes, which they don't have because they're white. They have other cards, which is something. And we also have Frilled Mystic game 1, which is not exciting, but it's something. Either way, I like this deck. I'm gonna work on a little bit, maybe the sideboard a little more, but I like the main deck a lot. If anything, I would change is maybe cut 1 Simic Guildgate for another forest or an island, probably a forest, to make the come and play type lands only 5 instead of 6. I like the Moral Geniuses because of Reclamation. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy FNM. Go crush. Take all the turns. I promise I'll take it easy with Nexus of Fate. I just want to showcase this deck because I do think it's very, very good, and it's the deck I got 3rd with at the Classic, which had like over 100 some people. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Guys, gals, people of the internet. Have a good one. Take it easy. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. Follow me on if you want to see me playing live. Follow me at www.twitch.tv/AliEldrazi. That's ALIELDRAZI. Or you can follow my Twitter at twitter.com/AliEldrazi, where I announce when I'm going live, streaming, and when I'm going to events, etc. So, all right, goodbye.